Warning. The bullshit you're about to hear is going to be explicit. If you have fucked up, horrible feelings about life, skip us. But if you're okay with laughing at yourself and being cool, then cool. Continue watching this fucking video, bitch, and we'll see you at the end when you watch the next one right after or even before. I don't give a fuck. But your mama, she hot. Give her my number so I can give it to Bear. Love you. What's up, people? It's your boy Mookie's. Welcome to the Are You Fucking Serious podcast. That nigga rolling his eyes is the reject Fresh Prince of No Air concept.
The dickery. The dickery and the doc. You dick.
Oh, that one.
And that chuckling ass hyena.
Oh, I love
there.
it. Oh, I love it. Nightmare fuel all day.
With your count, hold on, with your count. True, with his Count Dracula laugh and shit.
One. Better than Sesame Street one. One.
Two.
I can't with you. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Shit. That's how intro should be done, people. If you ever do anything in life and you need an intro, hire one of us to do it, and we will make sure people laugh and possibly offend you at the same time. Because why the fuck not?
Mostly offend you.
Don't be offended, man. Just be offended.
Don't be offended.
And as you know, people, that's the Watson. He's gonna walk and do literally whatever the fuck he wants. So if you see him moving a blanket around, so fucking what?
And this is the last episode where my boy
Watson will
have his boys.
Yes, people. By the time you see him again for another recording or even for the our Twitch,
future,
Watson will not have his lower half. He will not be able to procreate. It's better for his health anyway. He won't be able to hump things or other dogs.
He lower half. I'm like, you gonna take his legs? I was like, damn.
I can't.
So like, I won't be like, if he rolls on his back to like while he's asleep, I don't have to look over and it's just his balls right there in my face.
Now
you don't like when you do that. When you do that either.
I don't either. Shit, I sleep with my clothes on. I sleep with clothes on, sir. Thank you. Damn.
Just because you Donald Duck it, that does not count as clothes.
Bro, I am not 5. I'm not doing that shit. I sleep with clothes on.
Wait, what
shorts
5-year-old?
and a shirt.
What?
I don't fucking know, man.
Do 5-year-olds do that?
You know? That's a question. I really have that question now.
I smell like back in the day when you would just wear like a big ass shirt from like your mama to bed. Yeah, them days.
I never really did that, and I think I always wore underwear to bed at least. Like
I wore underwear, but I also had like that big ass shirt because it was just comfortable as shit.
Yeah,
everybody had a big ass shirt though. I don't know about
now. Motherfuckers is coming out with the onesies, and I'm like, man, the onesies was so like infant. I'm not going. I ain't going back to that, man. Like my girl will be like, yeah, wouldn't it be nice if we had like matching onesies? I'm like, for who? I'm like, I get hot.
Don't let Bear know that. Bear will do that with her.
Bear would do a skin tight, like latex suit.
I'd do it, whatever.
We need to do that. We need to do that for the Instagram and the
skin
TikTok.
tight latex suit.
All right, Bear, we're gonna get you a onesie.
Bear, your girl gonna have to do matching onesies.
Bear's gonna do his own onesie. You know what? We're gonna get him a onesie, and it's gonna be like a Deadpool onesie.
That's pretty good. I like that.
I mean, is a Deadpool in a onesie technically just leather?
Technically speaking, yes, but it's just gonna be skin tight. So there's that.
No, I'm thinking that he should. Bear,
we're gonna hit him with Spirit Halloween
with his girl. Just like that would be
my
the
girl.
cutest
You
thing.
mean? Shit,
yeah.
Fuck no.
Why not?
One, she's not gonna want to do that. Two, just with Bear, fuck no. Bear can wear his own. Bear does not need somebody else to wear a onesie.
He doesn't, but it'd be cute. I'm just saying it would be cute. I'm not saying.
Hey,
you sounding real threatened right now.
Hey, no, I don't. I'm just not trying to see Bear in a onesie. That's all.
But you're saying Bear don't need nobody else to do a onesie. So
he really don't. But I'm saying,
anyway.
if Bear is gonna do a onesie anyway, he gonna do it by himself.
Yep.
I'm not gonna just arbitrarily be trying to. I'm not trying to get beat up by my girl.
I'm texting her.
I'm
texting her. I don't care. I'm gonna be like, hey, would you be willing to wear a matching onesie with Bear? I don't like onesies personally. They're not comfortable.
No,
I always overheat.
Don't you remember in saying I'm always high, which is like right now, like AC's running. But remember in high school, a bunch of teachers decided to like dress up as babies in onesies. And the one teacher, luckily he had shorts on, had the butt flap open.
Oh, damn it.
Yep, that is why I
did
do
you
not
bring
want
that
to.
memory back?
To remind you, that's just one of the reasons why I just don't fuck with onesies. Like, no.
God.
Yeah,
I
I'm sorry,
cannot-
people.
I
If you can
cannot
hear
with
my
you.
hair through the mic, I got long, luscious hair. Be jealous.
I just can't with you. Why would you bring that memory back?
Because I remember everything, bitch.
Oh, God. You know what? On to the foolishness. I can't. All right, so today...
We wasn't there. It's like, wait a minute. It's
Onto
like, I
the
thought we was
schedule.
already into
Let me
this.
say that back. Onto the
That
schedule.
was the warm up
foolishness.
onto the schedule bullshit.
The schedule
What is this? Are we
foolishness.
just like in the
Because I didn't tell you.
little-
I purposely didn't tell you the topic for today.
Lord.
Because we're doing this or that. So, basic premise of this game is two things. You pick this or that. Simple enough. All right.
Death is not an option.
And death is not an option. And this is all for good fun. Most of these are just basic bitch shit. So, it's not even that bad. All right. You ready?
Oh,
was like,
they're
can I get
always picking
Thanos?
this.
It was like
All right. So
disappear me, Mr. Stark.
we're gonna start off easy. All right.
All right.
All right. Movies.
There's levels to this.
Vacation or staycation?
Vacation, bitch. I ain't got to be at home and deal with like home responsibilities, and I can make my shit cheap. So like I unplug all the shit in my house, so that way I ain't gotta pay no electric bills on that shit. Because if it's still plugged in, you still gotta pay.
True that.
Get a change
Yeah,
of
that shit
scenery.
was running.
I'm not near my neighbors. I'm like
still
out of my
paying.
house. Like yeah, I gotta like pay some money to go do that shit, but it's worth the money. Like go on vacation, treat your motherfucking self. Like for real, go.
Did you bring Watson with you?
No, because I'm not trying to be tied down to like having to deal with Watson. I love him and everything, but when I'm on vacation, like especially like it depends on where I go. I don't come back until like 2, 3. I'll leave at like between like 9 and 10 o'clock, and I might not come back until 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, depending on how long, like depending on where we are and what we're doing. So it's not like I'm trying to be like, it's like on the move, people. Strict schedule of fun. That's the only thing we doing. Spontaneous too. If you are not willing to get lost, you do not belong on vacation with me.
That's true.
Yeah, no, you got to get lost. You got to
Yeah,
be like, where the
I like
fuck
getting
are we?
lost.
I don't know, man.
A little
Like,
lost.
Hit that corner.
But
If we
not
in
like-
London,
like you don't know anything, but like a
True.
little lost. You know,
like in London, you at least know that the tube can get you anywhere, or just look for the London Eye. You get to go.
Yeah, we was in Japan. We was like, remember this station? We have to get back here somehow.
Exactly.
It's like somehow,
Yeah.
some way. It's
Yeah.
like, okay,
basically, yeah.
we're good.
Mhm.
All right,
It's like,
Bear.
where the fuck are we at the bottom? This is a shit.
Bear.
Yeah,
Vacation or staycation?
I went on a vacation. Yeah,
That nigga been locked up for 15 years. You know you want to go on vacation.
I don't want to stay here. It's like, why would I stay here? I want to go somewhere new. That'd be fun.
Okay.
You gotta wait till your parole is finished.
I know, right?
I mean,
What
you're
my
still on
parole
parole.
officer don't know, don't hurt him.
When your ankle monitor go off.
Look, it's like, I got a homeboy. It's like- That's how all fucking crazy shit start. I got a homeboy.
I got a
right?
homeboy, All right, well, Bear. The next one I'll do for you too. All right, Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix. All my shows that I would watch are on Netflix. I don't really know if any specific ones on Hulu that I'd be like, I gotta have it. It's like, it's on Netflix too.
Okay.
So it's kind of
Mookies.
Yeah.
Netflix or Hulu?
Hulu, only because you can get, excuse me, a lot of your shows instantly, so you ain't gotta wait like a full fucking year. And then on top of that, there's like certain shit like, if you like to watch like certain reality TV shows and stuff like that, like or game shows, they don't have that on Netflix. And by the time they do, it's like, bruh, I'm not about to sit here and watch an episode from 1942. Like, I want to see the current shit, not back when motherfuckers that look like the three of us couldn't get on. Like, fuck you bitches.
Damn.
So, like, I'm not trying to go to when like you trying to look at your TV to catch an image and you way up like this, like, damn,
Call
nigga. They
back
got
when
HD
TV was
in this
color,
bitch.
but not really though.
Right. So like I ain't trying to do all that. And like sometimes too, like Netflix has been lacking lately. Like, yeah, and like at least with Hulu, you know what you're getting. On Netflix, that shit is like a mystery box. Like you don't know what you're gonna get in that shit, and half the time they don't want to show you the full catalog anymore. It's like fuck y'all. Do y'all want people to experience this shit? or you just want people to go to the other shit and just say I have a Netflix account, which is really what they want to do.
As Hulu turned into EA, it's loot boxes.
Hey, you know what though?
No, Netflix has turned into EA. Shit.
Ooh.
You know what though? I'll be honest, Netflix, if you want to give us a deal, I mean, you're just handing them out.
Yeah.
Shit, Mookie's would do
I'll
a
talk
comedy
positive.
special.
Shit, I would.
He ain't
Call
funny,
Don't-
but he'll do a
And
comedy
hold on.
special.
Hell, I'm funny as fuck, bitch. And my whole thing would be called "Don't Get Canceled."
It's already been done.
And you would totally get canceled. Immediate cancel.
Somebody's gonna take your idea before you do it.
Hey, if you take that idea, bitch, if you hear anybody taking that idea, punch him in the fucking throat. I don't care what the fuck it is.
I'm
Gonna
too
Google
lazy.
search it right now.
Punch
Don't
him in
get
the throat.
canceled.
All right.
It's like Google
Mookies,
search.
night or morning?
I'm a night owl, so night. I hate the morning. Like the morning's the perfect time to go to sleep, take a nap, but night owl because that's when like shits be fun. Like you know, it goes back to that old Houdini song. The freaks come out at night. Some situations, yeah. Other freaks, we just like to stay indoors and play video games or watch movies and shit like that. All the like when you're trying to watch a new like show on Disney Plus, Netflix or whatever, that shit gets released at night, people. Not at 8 o'clock in the morning. At night. I'm not like no, fuck no. All the good shit happens at night. When people say nothing good happens at night, I'm like, yeah, outside your house. If you inside the house, all the good shit happens to you. You playing your games. If you like to play video games, you watching your TV shows, you with your boo, you reading a book, you doing whatever the fuck you want.
Or getting your dick sucked in an alleyway. You know,
Bitch, you trying to go to jail and get charged as a sex offender?
you don't know my life.
I know your life and your story.
right now.
All right, Bear.
Yeah.
Rich and
All right,
famous or rich and unknown? I'm gonna switch it up for you.
Rich and unknown. That's the best part. I can go flex somewhere. They be like, "Who the fuck is that nigga?" Oh, don't worry about it. It's like,
That is true.
Just slide you a couple hundreds, get on. So don't worry about me. I'm gonna go have some fun somewhere. That's the best thing. Rich and famous means you get the fucking paparazzi and everybody on your ass. That's not the fun part.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'll agree with that one. Yeah. Mookie's, passenger or driver?
Driver, bitch. I don't like being a passenger. I can control where I go, when I want to go, when I want to leave. I can get home when I need to, and I can like control the music, so I ain't got to listen to your like weak shit. Yeah, like if I give you the aux like cord in my car, I have to trust your ability to play good songs. Because if you can't do that, fuck no. You might as well just walk.
I feel honored because you actually did that for me.
Like I have like strong takes on certain shit, and if you get in my car and you playing like some dumb shit, I'm just like, no. Mm-mm. Like if you get in the car, like if the three of us get in the car, we are allowed to play one R&B track every 10 songs. We can't be sit up there trying to play like a whole R&B out.
Wait. So can I caveat that a little bit?
What?
Would you
Unless it's Frank
count? Would you
Ocean.
count 112? Because you gotta think about it. The remixes.
No, they don't count.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Frank Ocean does not count because that
Okay,
album
that's
is
also
fucking
fine.
beautiful.
That's
Yeah,
also
but
fine.
anything
But I was
else,
thinking
like
about
you
you.
trying to be like, yo, we about to play some Chris Brown. No, certain Drake songs we can play, but Certified Lover Boy, we might not have to be able to play that song album because I haven't actually listened to the whole thing because I just couldn't do it.
I
And
didn't.
fuck listening to anything from Kanye past Graduation or My Twisted Dark Fantasy. Like, and people legit say like, oh, My Twisted Dark Fantasy was like, or this new album was the greatest album of all time. I'm like, people, you were stupid. It's either Graduation and that's it.
Yeah.
And then, because commercially that thing was gangbusters, but it was a good top to bottom. And then Drake, everyone's like, yeah, his greatest album was Nothing Was the Same. I was like, no, it wasn't. Mm-mm.
You know,
Like, no, it was Take Care.
Mookies, you know what I love about you?
What, bitch?
I asked you passenger or driver, and you turned it into a conversation about music.
Because music is important when you're a driver, bitch. You need to know this shit.
It is very important though. No lie.
Yeah.
All right, Bear.
Watson, say hi.
Bear. Art museum or history museum?
Art museum. I like that because that's a lot more interesting to me. Not to say that history isn't like a good thing, but it's just more of like I like to see where the people think nowadays. You know, because then you kind of get to see all the art of everyone recent and stuff like that. So you get to see what the hell they're up to. If anything, you see old shit too, but you like, you know.
Hey, Derek,
You saw me.
go ahead, hit that helicopter.
But no, you know what changed my mind about like this question and is definitely art museum for me. That museum in Hiroshima. Never again.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like if you want to cry, go to that museum.
I love
that museum was pretty.
It was. Yeah. No, I
history museums for me because one, I just love like U.S. history and just history in general. So just being able to kind of like travel back in time is dope as fuck. Or just even having like those museums where it's like a mixture of art and history. It's too cool because you get like the best of both worlds. But just like history in general, like when I was in London, being able to see like Rosetta Stone or like legit pieces from like Africa or Egypt and places like that was just fucking amazing. Just being able to like see that shit. Because like in the U.S., it's just like we don't take as much pride in our history museums. And usually whenever we do, it's just like, oh, here's local history. They had shit from Greece, Egypt, like damn China, like Japan, all over. Granted, they probably stole half of that shit at some point, but still, that shit was amazing to actually like see up close.
All right. Well, my next question is for you then. Car or bike? Which I know the answer.
Car, bitch, car. I ain't gotta worry about somebody trying to hit me. Like, I go faster. It's gonna take me long as shit. And then the fact that when you black, you already gonna be under the sun because you black. But then you add that on a bike and the amount of hair I have too, I'm gonna be sweating a shit ton. So fuck no. As much as I love a bike and I have one here that I need to get fixed, like, car is better.
Okay. Well, bear, train, or airplane?
You know you like to run trains or get trains ran on them.
Trains. No, airplanes are cool. They're my favorites. Definitely.
One seat.
I mean, I've been on trains, but you know, majority of the times I've been on trains, I've seen like ghetto shit.
Trains are fun.
They are fun in local sense. Traveling far away, no, I ain't fucking with that.
I would do a train I would do the train Boston to LA. It's a 3-day ride. I would do it. I would get a sleep cabin.
It just depends on where. Because if it's like American train, hell no. I would take a Japanese shit content again. I don't give a shit. That shit's fun as fuck. But maybe even try like the ones in Europe. But American shit, no.
The ones in Europe is fun as hell.
I bet.
All right. Well, Mookie's.
It's like going to Hogwarts.
Owe money or owe a favor? Those are good ones.
I get to keep money. Like, I ain't trying to owe nobody no money. Shit, I already got student loans I owe. Fuck them bitches. Hey, man, Biden, get rid of my student loans. Come on, man. Get rid of my student loans. Owe a favor. Because then, yeah, as long as I ain't got to, like, go to jail or, like, do something stupid like that, I'm like, owe you a favor. Like, you know, shit.
Like, is it a favor
but
or
hold
a
on.
a favor?
Hold on. First of all, I would never, as a friend, I would never ask you to help me move. And in return, you will never ask me to move. That's my only rule. Why? Because hire people.
Meh.
Just do that. It's somebody, and then if you like want to save money, box your own shit, and then they just take it and move it for you. And you can tell them which rooms to put it in. Or if you balling like that, you have them box that shit, move the shit, and unbox it for you. So all you have to do is just sit there and chill. So much simpler. Fuck, I live like owing somebody money.
It's a win-win.
Bear
owes a lot of people money, aka his baby mamas.
Well, I mean, does child support count as owing people money?
It does.
Kinda, but not really.
You owe your kids and your baby mamas, and you know they don't just go to the Gucci store.
They wouldn't even get the amount of money I would have to give up for.
Bear's baby mamas would just go to the Gucci store.
That's true.
Yeah, it's all about spite. It's whatever. But yes, am I the same question or do I have a different one?
No, you got a different one. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Yeah, I think I know the answer for the three of us. I don't think any of us drink coffee like that.
Frappuccino.
Yeah.
Is that the frosted coffee?
Yeah.
That doesn't count. That's sugar.
It tastes good, but tea is just the best. Just tea is where it's at.
It's just not.
Love it.
Coffee's gross to me too. I get it.
Give me an Earl Grey. I'll be happy.
I would say it tastes like ass, but I prefer ass.
That's kind of productive.
All right. Be embarrassed or be afraid? You get the good ones.
Shit, why the fuck do I get all these? Like, well, the fucked up part is that they both go hand in hand. Because in some cases, you can get scared shitless and be embarrassed. But I'd rather be embarrassed than be afraid, because my natural nigga response from when like some tries to like jump at me is punch a motherfucker. So if you want to get knocked the fuck out trying to scare me, you will catch these hands. I am heavy-handed.
All right. Bear, yours is city or countryside?
City. Well, this is kind of hard. It really just depends where. I mean, it's kind of funny. These questions now are just like, yeah, you know, if it's here, well, shit, maybe not. But depending on where it's at, yeah, I'd probably mess with it.
This bear has to stay away from Cleveland.
I have to. It's like, why not?
Well, you gotta stay away from
like
your baby
if
mamas.
it's American like places, then I'd probably say cities. That's more of my favorite place to be. But if it was in Japan, though, I'd go countryside.
With them big ass beetles and shit.
Big ass Beatles.
He trying to be with the Japan version of Yogi Bear.
Man, I'd be a fucking farmer in a heartbeat.
Boo boo, let me get a picnic basket.
Yeah.
Hey, boo boo, tabetayo.
Hey, boo boo, tetsudaimashou. Get out of here.
All right, Moog. Oh, this is cool. I mean, I already know the answer. Smartphone or tablet?
Smartphone. I can take it with me.
Yeah.
And still have access to the internet. When you have a tablet, you either gotta have Wi-Fi or you gotta pay the extra to get like the whole like data plan for it. Fuck that shit. Stop giving extra money to people. Just don't, people. Don't. Save.
Yeah, you just get a big ass smartphone.
That's why I don't like casinos. The concept of like me giving money and a huge possibility of me not getting something in return freaks me the fuck out.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Bear. Wine or beer?
Oh, wine or beer?
I can't.
You know he like his brown liquor. You know he like his brown liquor.
I like
no, it's his
liquor,
wine or
but
beer.
That's not beer.
He likes his brown liquor. You know he ain't classy at all.
I do like wine though. Wine is like super
Bitch,
good.
box wine don't count.
Box wine is not what I'm talking about. So,
Boone's Farm.
Barefoot Moscato does not count. Not a sponsor.
We're not sponsored by Sangria at all. It's just like, anyway, but yeah, no, definitely wine. I'd probably say wine over beer, since I don't know. It just has a better flavor, I guess. I'm just saying. I don't really care about it because I'm like an alcoholic, so it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, no, I prefer wine over.
Okay.
beer.
All right.
Do you drink with your pinky out?
Yes. Keep it classy.
All right, Moog. Camping or glamping?
I've done both.
Which do you prefer?
Which better?
Glamping, because sleeping on the fucking floor is not comfortable.
Well, duh.
That shit hurts like hell, and your back, you really just like, and like when I slept on the floor, it was also in the middle of a tornado storm in Arizona. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, we had no option for a hotel. Yep, and so I'm like, I've done it, don't need to do it again. I've worked as a camp counselor and slept in a teepee. Like, so at this point, I just want to sleep comfortably in a bed with some AC. I ain't got to worry about bugs. You know, I don't have to worry about getting darker. Damn, if you're not black and you don't understand that, like black people, we tan too.
Yeah,
we get darker.
You go from being chocolate to being Nigerian. Pick a color.
And in some cases, you might be Somalian talking about, I'm the captain now. Like,
I'm the captain now. All right.
All right.
Man.
You know what? So now I'm going to kick this up just a little bit. All right. So let's see. Bear, smartest person in the world or the richest person in the world?
Smartest person in the world, because the smartest person will be able to get money from the richest person easily.
Well, okay.
And I mean, you know, my grandma always gives the fucking the analogy that a fool will part with his money. So I don't want to be the fool. I'd rather be the dude who parts with his money.
Okay. All right, Mookie. Save 100 strangers or one loved one?
Fuck them 100 strangers.
I knew that one.
The fuck? I don't know them bitches. The fuck?
don't care about Dave.
Hold on, this is the prime example. So my mom, when she used to work regular jobs, and she was like a part of the HR department, and whenever they would give out tasks, they'd be like, "Oh, okay, you're gonna make sure that in the event of an earthquake or a fire, that everyone's okay." Right. Her exact words to a room full of white people were, "Not me. I gotta make sure that Mookie's mom's makes it home." So that's the exact way. I gotta make sure I make it home, and so does that loved one. Cause fuck them people.
Okay.
Fuck them.
Bear. See the future or change the past.
Butterfly effect.
Yes,
Remember
the future,
that.
because I mean, if you can change the past, you would. It just time shit is screwy. I'd rather see the shit and fucking have to go back and change the shit, because then you'd be like, all right, well, it has to correct itself, and then you gotta deal with the bullshit from there. You might have some bullshit going on when you come back,
and you might go too far. You might go back into the future or past, technically, and have your mom try to have sex with you.
That is disgusting. Nope.
Back to the Future. Literally.
I mean, I know that.
When you watch it as an adult, he did.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Is like, that's the thing. Is that people are like, "Oh, that's nasty. His mom tried to have sex." First of all, one, she didn't know, and two, you can say no.
Yeah. The whole thing is
consent
that I just don't want to even get into.
You still have consent. You still have to give consent.
Go away.
Your dumb ass is over here consenting to sex with your mama. You stupid.
Right.
You really gotta make sure you don't exist.
All right, Mookies. Time machine or magic wand?
Ooh. Magic wand.
Really?
So I have endless possibilities to make shit happen. Time machine, I can only go forwards, back, and present. But even when you go back to present, you're technically going back to the past that never existed for you. So that's why with a magic wand, nigga, I could make my student loans disappear. I can be rich. I can own property. I could be fucking president if I wanted to, which I don't.
Biden and Kamala, like, I don't know if they're ever gonna see this. You just talking about these loans, they ain't never gonna see this.
Hey man, if somebody knows Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, the president and VP, and want to hook us up with no student loans, that'd be amazing. Because we starving out here in these streets. Not like physically, but metaphorically, people. We starving out here. We always hungry. Shit.
All right, so Bear, sight or sound?
That nigga can't see already, so he gonna pick sight.
I mean, obviously.
Literally, it's on sight.
You see these glasses.
I don't know, people like, oh, Mookies, you got glasses too? I got better vision than Bear, so don't even try me.
Right. Yeah, I don't think anybody has worse vision. I'm not gonna lie.
So what you picking then for sure? What's your final?
I think I got trifocals, not bifocals.
Yeah, sight, definitely.
Okay.
So I can see shit. Say it as normal. Right.
All right, Mookies, I don't want the long-winded answer for this one. Please don't.
Fuck
do it.
you.
Logic or emotion?
Logic. Fuck emotions. I'm sorry. I know. Like technically speaking, your emotions give you nothing. That's all I'm saying. Logic gets you far. Logic gets you far.
Okay. No, thank you. I appreciate the short answer. Bear, words or actions?
Actions.
Let's go then.
Curse these hands. All right.
Like we used to do. So just random tangent. We used to do slap boxing in the bathrooms at our high school. Because we were stupid. It was all boys.
As well as shooting dice.
Right, yeah.
Forgot about that too.
Behind security's office. Like
right
security.
We don't even know where we got that cardboard from. I forgot where I got that from.
It's one of those things where it's better to be right under their nose because that's where they would least expect it.
Right.
Granted, security was in on it, so it didn't even matter.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
It wasn't until like the second year at least that I was there, that they were in on it. So before that, I don't think they were. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pick something else for you. Because honestly, I keep giving you those, and I don't know why. All right.
Thank you.
Money or love?
Money. I got student loans. I'm sorry. Sorry, boo. I'm sorry.
Ooh, I'm keeping this. No, this is the one thing I'm going to post on social media.
Right.
With the money, I can get rid of her student loans too. There we go. I can get rid of her student loans.
Why would you? You don't love her.
No. Damn. Boo. You know why? Because she loves soup. I'm gonna just keep saying that too.
All right. You know what, Bear, related to that? Poor and happy or rich and miserable?
You're already poor. You ain't happy.
Shit.
But this
That's
would
why he in jail
this would be
now.
the option. You could be happy and poor.
That is why he's in jail now.
Happy and poor, or I could be rich.
If you're happy and you're poor, clap your hands.
Yeah, I'm clapping that one. Why not? Because I mean, shit, that shit is horrible. I mean, that's the worst feeling in the world, where you can do all kind of shit and it don't even fucking matter.
You didn't answer the question though.
Then you'd be Kanye
I
West.
said poor and happy. I want that one. Yes,
Okay.
I don't want that. I don't want that in my life. I'd rather be like just middle, like middle and happy, fuck it, or even middle and slightly depressed. Fine, but yeah, I'd rather be happy with my life than fucking have to worry about that kind of shit. That shit's horrible.
Well, Moogies, intense pain for 10 minutes or dull pain for 1 day?
Okay for 1 day.
Okay. I mean, that's a weird one.
That's like a headache. Yeah, that's like a headache. You're good.
Yeah.
Just go to sleep. You're good. Intense pain for 10 minutes, that feels like death. Death.
It'll be over soon.
We've all taken the COVID shot, so we've done with dull pain for a day already.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
All right, so let's see.
I got one for you, bitch.
What is it?
Bussy or pussy?
Ooh.
And if you don't know what either one of those words means, people look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Or don't even look at this podcast, because you're obviously not.
If you're on this podcast, you don't know what that is.
Yeah,
You're
you might
either
wanna
too
just
young
go find
or you
somewhere else.
shouldn't be here. And if you
Well,
made it damn near
this far.
half an hour into this
Sorry.
video,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You played yourself. You have no idea what we're talking
I would have to say, oh,
And I'm gonna tell Derek too.
about.
because feeling wise, you know what? I'm gonna have to say Bussy. The reason why is one, you don't have to worry about pregnancy, but so the only drawback to Bussy
clean
is
up.
literally you have to clean. You have to clean out before.
And after.
Not really.
Just roll over and go to sleep.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, pretty much. I mean, it's in there. What are you trying to what you trying to do with it?
You gotta clean up yourself, shit.
No, nothing. Well, if they cleaned properly, there's nothing to clean up. I mean, you might have to clean a little lube off, but that's about it. Which
That's still Glade.
yeah. And I would say pussy feels better technically. Maybe it depends. Honestly,
Asking a pansexual
it
person
does-
this question is
It
tough.
does depend on the person though. It really does, and you could vouch for that. It feels different. Like every person feels different, and it's the same with Bussy too. Every person feels vastly different. Somebody could feel like razor blades, and the other person could feel like butter. Like
Razor blades.
because okay, and then this is just general. Don't shave down there. Like I'd prefer you wax because the stubble, when the stubble comes back after you shave, which it comes back sooner, if you're doing it, you're getting cut. I've been there, done that, never doing that again.
Or laser hair removal.
Seriously, it's something other than that because the stubble is what kills you. Okay, so these are like meh, because these I know the answer to because I know you guys. Oh, you know what? This one's good. Bear, growth or security?
Like growth isn't what? Like I grow bigger or what?
I think it means personal growth, fool.
Oh, personal growth or security.
Nigga over here thinking about his dingling. Like the fuck?
I'm just thinking if I would get like bigger, like
It's like
why-
you over here
Don't
asking like,
take
hold
it that
on.
way. Go
Hold on.
ahead.
It's like, does my dick get bigger or are you putting it in a cage? Like which one?
I'm trying to figure out where I'm going with
I
this.
know
I'm
why
like,
the
am I just
cage
getting
dick
bigger in
sings.
size? Let's go bigger, steroids, go. Anyway, I'll probably say growth, but just because I mean, fuck security. I'm already out here.
You know what
In the
though?
streets.
Moogie's, and this is gonna be my last one for right now. Comedian in a serious film or serious actor in a comedy film?
Shit, that's like both really good,
Mm-hmm.
but comedian or a serious actor in a comic film, just because you get surprising results, because you kind of like get to see like there are very few comedians who can turn over to serious film like Jim Carrey. Like Jim Carrey has been able to like take that leaf and just run with it, but Kevin Hart struggles. And then on the flip side, like Keanu Reeves in like comedic films have been gold.
Yeah.
That man is hilarious.
Same with Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, him, Brad Pitt,
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, like shit. Jamie Foxx is one of those rare ones where either way he's done really well.
I don't think. Give me one Jamie Foxx flop. Name
Oh
it.
shit. Booty call.
I'm not calling that a flop. I can't call that a flop.
Technically speaking, it was.
I mean, but yeah, it
Collateral.
was, but it wasn't bad.
Collateral.
Okay.
I never saw it. Okay.
Miami Vice, Collateral. Although Miami Vice had its like reviews, Miami Vice was really a bad one because there were certain things that Jamie Foxx didn't want to do that kind of fucked up the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Bear? What is on your not this list today then?
Okay, my not this list today. Let me see. There's quite a few I went through recently. Let me go through.
And just to let everybody know, Bear consumes a lot of media, just in general. So right now, as he's thinking, like he's going through catalogs.
Yeah, there's
media.
literally like catalogs.
This nigga got a
like,
Rolodex.
why the fuck did I watch that shit? Let me see. I'm trying to remember one of them. It was really, really bad. I may have to Google search it again. Let me see. Lord Jesus, which one was it? Okay. So in the meantime, one you should probably watch would probably be. Can I just give old school shit just to go watch?
Yeah, go ahead. You can do whatever you want.
So otherwise, if you haven't ever seen it before, please go watch Cowboy Bebop before the live action movie comes out.
Yeah.
Watch the actual shit before it actually happens, because that shit is probably gonna be trash. But I don't know. Yeah, well, you know. That's all one thing.
I would have to say Cowboy Bebop is a classic. It's
Cowboy Bebop is definitely a classic. So okay, so the one on my not watch list, this is probably going to be my most controversial one.
Ooh.
Is going to be a Fooly Cooley.
Really? And are you just talking like the original, or are you talking about this newer age stuff?
I'm kind of talking about the newer age one, but I really looked at the newer age one recently as well. I would probably say the newer age one more than the original, but I mean, just the concept in general is just kind of, yeah. I mean, it's about some shit coming out of a dude's head, and he's like, what the fuck is this shit? And yeah, it's really like, it's a very like niche anime.
Well, we've said some very controversial things, and I feel like this might be the thing.
That might be one, but I'm just saying it'll hit. I mean, the new one, the original one, that one was a bit better, but not really. Man. Another one you should probably watch as well, just for fun. I will probably put this also on my not list, but one that you should just watch. It's so not that you should actually watch it just for shits and giggles. Is Ghost Stories.
I've never seen it actually.
It's some really old fucking shit.
Comedy, or is it like?
Oh my god, it was serious as fuck. But basically, they just gave the voice actors the rights to do whatever the fuck they wanted in the actual story. So their actual dialogue is hilarious as fuck. So honestly, the voice actors actually say the entire series, but otherwise the other thing is garbage.
Okay, gotcha.
So I recommend it's on the not list, but you should actually watch it because it's funny as fuck. So
okay, I could be down with that. I don't know, but that's the Fooly Cooley thing. Honestly, like, and just let us know in the comments, because I'm very curious, because it is something that does split people down the middle, because I've seen things on Reddit and like anime boards, and I don't do that a lot, but when I was really into anime back in high school and, you know, in college, that was something that was heavily debated, because it's one of those things where it's like, who the hell thinks of this?
Right.
It was like, this was a good idea.
It hits such weird, like, it's, you know, it goes too far in some sense, and then it doesn't.
Yeah, I can
So
see
it's
that.
kind of like that's why it hits so many genres. So it'd be like, okay, cool. Like I would probably recommend like the other one with fucking the Golden Boy with roller skates. Like that one is crazy as fuck. But I actually like that one more than I like Fully Cool.
All right, Mookies. So I'm
What
just
it
gonna
do,
roll into
baby?
it. I'm just gonna roll into it because I need to know what your $1 million nigga scheme is today, so I can shoot it down.
Oh God, this one I think you might actually enjoy because it's a safe, simple, wholesome one. This one, yes, bitch, yes.
I'm
What? Like, are you
nervous
Why are you nervous?
because every time you say that, it's a pyramid scheme.
This one, no, that is not true. I haven't had a pyramid scheme in a while. Thank you, bitch. This one, on the other hand, you know, it's not family friendly, so don't go into it looking at that. You will get offended because, bitch, some of y'all have sensitive feelings, and I just don't give a fuck. So we are doing safe haven comedy.
Okay.
That's what it's gonna be. So basically, we will be traveling across the globe and just performing comedy. It's as simple as that, right? But here's the catch. We will say whatever the fuck we want.
Okay.
Do whatever the fuck we want.
Okay.
No recording that shit.
Huh.
And we're just gonna have fun with it. Like, legit people. Like, this one's just simple, wholesome. We gonna charge it. And you know what? Concept, because I'm feeling nice, you get to figure out the ticket price and the different levels for the tickets. So I'm feeling nice. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, come on.
Well, you can't say no to this.
I already know Bear's in, so shit.
Holy shit.
Okay.
I mean, I guess where are we going? Where are we performing? Like,
We gonna go, nigga, we going worldwide.
but like where? Like bars? Are we talking what like big venues, small venues?
Arenas.
Oh, arenas.
Arenas.
Oh.
Sky's the limit on this shit. We gonna
So-
sell out.
Okay.
Nigga, we ain't doing no small fish tank. Like, no, hell no, we sharks. Actually, we're killer whales because they fuck up sharks.
Killer whales.
And they black with a
Yup.
little white in them.
Yeah, like, that white is you.
Wow.
Perfect.
Wow.
Anywho, what should be the
cannot.
price?
Three niggas
You know?
combined into a killer whale. More.
What should be the price concept?
Oh damn. All right. Well, if we're doing arenas and shit, that actually opens up a lot more. And I would probably do a different structure than they're already doing because they pay based on the seat, right?
Right.
But
But hold on. Let me throw this caveat in there. There is a VIP ticket.
Yep.
It does not get you backstage.
Nope.
It gets you on stage, and you get roasted. For however long I feel like roasting you. So if you cannot handle that, do not pay for that ticket.
Yep, and then so a VIP ticket, and there's only 5 of them per show because I ain't trying to roast. I'm tired of your ass already. We haven't even sold a ticket yet.
Fuck you.
Mookies, I was talking about the other people, but fuck you
Fuck
too.
them too. Fuck them too. Shit.
I would say for the VIP ticket, just because I love Final Fantasy, $999,999.
If you're willing to pay that, you're paying enough to get roasted, and we will have you sign a waiver that says you cannot sue.
Yep.
No. Fuck no.
Yep, and then you know what? And if you don't mind, I'm gonna add something to it.
Go ahead.
This is the only part that you could record is you getting roasted, and you have to you can only put it on your social media, nowhere else.
Yep. With no context.
No context. You can't put a comment saying, "Look at the comedy show I paid for." Nope. You just have to post it, and then people have to accept it and roast you.
Yes.
In the
And
comments.
we will be watching your social. Matter of fact, as soon as you post it, we're gonna have your social media appear right there in the arena. So whatever they say, keep it pushing. If your boss see it, your
We
mama,
grabbing his phone.
But you know,
right?
bright side of that, because it's in a whole arena. If you're trying to get famous, like for $999,999, a whole
can be
arena
thanking
full of
us.
people are gonna have your social media and start following you.
You're welcome.
Boom. And because of those roasted people, that actually helps subsidize the price for other people.
Yep. Also, if you're in like the first 5 rows, there's a possibility you'll get roasted and you can't post it, so that's even funnier. But on the flip side too, is if you look real, if you think your outfits fly and we disagree, we will be letting everyone know in the arena the whole fucking time. And if you happen to cry, you got to pay us extra.
Oh, tears? That just fuels us more.
Because you wasting my time. Because you wasting our time and like airspace with your fucking tears. It's a full arena. COVID is not an issue anymore in this time frame of when we're doing this event. And you over here crying. Like, no, we over here butt to butt sitting in this place and you trying to add some tears in this bitch. No. Fuck no.
Yep. And you know,
and if you late, you gonna get, if you are late coming to the first, like, sit down, best believe I'm gonna give somebody at the top your seats and you gotta have theirs. And we keeping your money and I'm gonna roast you too.
Switch.
Yup.
All right, so your tier levels. We're gonna do a different type of tier structure. So the VIP tickets are sold per performance.
Yep.
However, these other tickets and these other things are actually memberships that you subscribe to. So in technicality, in all technicality, you can technically go to just about as many shows as you want with any.
And if you are a groupie, we will not be having any kind of relations with you, but we will be clowning you for being a groupie.
Yeah.
We don't do that groupie shit. They already got like 50,000 kids. My girl don't play. Derek don't play.
Well, unless you got a big dick. If you got 9 inches or above, then and you trust me, you better. Derek knows.
Well, Bear knows too.
Actually, by this time, Bear, you're probably a pro with all the dicks that you've been.
Exactly.
Probably wow. You.
But the scary thing about Derek is he can tell from like a mile away with what pants you're wearing and like the dimension of the shadow being cast by the sun, like how big your dick is.
This nigga's a meteorologist for dick.
He's a dickerologist? No, that's a urologist.
It's like the Hubble telescope has told me, or the Doppler floor has told me.
It's by the angle of the sun and the crease, I can deduce.
Shit. But yeah, so all I'm just saying is, you know, I know this is not one of the ones where it's like I'm going crazy off the wall, shit like that. But no, I figured, you know, today be a day we do something wholesome. We go into we call it the Safe Haven Comedy, so people know what they're getting into. And just know you're gonna laugh, you can't cry. You can laugh and cry tears. That is acceptable. But if you were crying, get the fuck out. Just get the fuck out.
So
no refund type of shit.
The way this is going to work is there are 3 tiers. And that doesn't include the VIP tier because that's every show seats. That's different. Right. So tier 1 are the people out in front. And that membership is like $25,000 a year. But again, you can go to as many shows as you want, and you can actually sit anywhere within your tier.
Yep.
So that's all you have to do is essentially go onto the app or wherever you are, and then put like these are my seats.
And if we say shit like, "Oh, the nigga hug," don't hug that person.
Nope.
That is a lonely individual.
Tier 2 is like where the general average person is going to be, like in the middle somewhere, in whatever arena that we are. And that one is $15,000.
Okay.
And then tier 3 is the nosebleeds. That is $2,400. You're like, why the difference? You'll see.
Because you can't see shit up there. Like, you don't need binoculars to be like, what the fuck these niggas look like?
Hilarious.
But I mean, you would already be watching the podcast, so you at least know what we look at. Well,
True.
Actually, most of the people that, just FYI, most of the people just listen to us. So I've been doing these videos for no reason.
Hey, they really think our voices must be nice, then. Shit.
Fuck it.
Must be
confuses
nice.
Me. Just confuses me, honestly.
I mean, man, whatever floats your boat.
The audio versions on Spotify, Apple Music, and everything. And if you aren't already subscribed or following us in any way to capacity, please go do that. Those do come out first. And if you're on Patreon, those came out first.
Join Patreon,
extras.
people.
Right,
extras. You get to hear the shit that we don't put out there. Like, there's some shit that like offends people that would probably get us canceled. But if you paid for it, bitch, you get to enjoy it.
Yep, and when I say you get the raw footage, I mean you get this raw, like like no cuts, nothing. So when Watson is over here barking and shit, you're hearing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
When he's over here attacking my hands for shit, you're seeing it. Like, you will be a part of it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, those are the tier lists, and honestly, that's the most wholesome thing. I mean, my prices aren't wholesome, but you know.
But that was a wholesome one. Next week it might be ruthless. I don't know. You never know with me. Shit.
It just depends on how you feel.
We might do the nigga Olympics or something. I don't fucking know. Just
we should do it. Just pass a bunch of blunts around.
Hold on, here we go. Right, hold on. No, nigga Olympics right here. The first event. Take the chicken out the freezer. 6 hours before your mama come home.
You gotta take the chicken out.
I'm honestly surprised that wasn't on a Black Lady sketch show.
Man,
that needs
like
to
if
be.
you smart, you know how to. Like if you smart people, you know how to like get it. You like, oh shit, my mama gonna be home in 30 minutes. You know how to get that chicken unthawed quickly. If not, you screwed. You better call your mama and tell her to go get McDonald's.
And anybody watching this, just can you @ Robin Thede for me? Because I would love to just write some of those episodes or write some of those sketches.
Yes.
Because come on, you forgot to take the chicken out. That's like that's a whole thing right there.
Another part. You waiting on your dad to come back with the milk.
day 27. Starting to suspect he's not getting.
Hold on. Going to a pool party and actually get in the pool.
Go to a pool party. Everybody's just outside the pool. Nobody's in the pool.
Well, I've never been to a pool party. Like, I mean, let me say this. But like,
let your white friend make the
in the hood where they actually were in the pool. Like, I've never.
Really?
Never. Honestly, I maybe there might be one person in the pool, maybe one or two, like a couple. Usually, like if I ever saw somebody, it was a couple of people, like just making out in the pool and doing that. But no. Never been to a party where people were actually in the pool. In the hood, white people are always in the pool. So
yeah.
Derek loves to swim. He likes to put that in my face that he can swim. And this nigga glide in the water like a fucking duck. Like he's waxed. Like, nigga, I'm over here doing perfect form and shit. I ain't getting nowhere. It's fucking magic.
He's like, water is my friend.
Oh my god. But anyway, I don't actually have a story for Bear today. Oh my god.
Wow.
Mookies, story time, please.
Shit, man. It's like I don't fucking know. There's been so many fucking stories that we've told about this nigga.
That's
like,
true.
Do you have any stories? I mean,
right, Bear, do you have a story to tell about yourself?
About me? My own story?
Right.
So I gotta dog myself.
Oh, you know what?
Shit.
You know what? Actually, I do have a story.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
So back in college, we didn't have cars because we were out of state students. So,
And broke.
but every weekend they would.
We would have cars now if we didn't have student loans.
But every weekend they would have a shuttle that went to the mall in the middle of St. Cloud, which was fine, great. And it cost what?
Couldn't take much.
50 cents.
$1.
It was $1.
Yeah, $1 round trip.
$1. Oh yeah, the $1 was round trip. 50 cents for some people actually would just go and then not come back on the bus, which
is stupid as shit.
Well, I mean, if you know people there and then they're just meeting somebody and that person's gonna drive you back, it made sense.
Like, bitch, no, pick me the fuck up then.
So anyway, Bear and I, Bear and I would go together. Like we would just get a group of a few people just to go, just maybe hang out at the mall for the day on a Saturday.
Get off campus.
Yeah, because especially for like out of state students, we didn't really have any way to do that, except that. So one day we're waiting at the bus stop, and it is fucking freezing because it's the middle of winter and whatever. So the first thing is, because this is a 2-piece story, Bear comes up in like a fucking
I hope he's not in a 2-piece.
like he's about to rob us. Like,
oh shit! Well,
understand, this is
I
broad
told the story
daylight.
about his face mask.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So he comes and everybody's like all these like students, because the international students for sure are like here like every weekend.
Coming in with like new computers, hot plates that were not supposed to be in indoors.
That's true. Very true.
Please, I forgot
But they look fucking
Chairs,
terrified.
Pianos, yeah.
And Bear's over here like, yo, what up? And I'm just like, sir.
Yeah, sounds like me.
And not only that, this nigga comes up and says, give me $1. That's part 2.
Oh, shit.
So not only, so these
once.
kids have no idea who he is. Zero fucking clue. And he comes up and says, give me $1 in the fucking face mask. Looking like a whole thief.
Oh, shit.
Nah.
Oh my god! It was something that's very brief, but it was funny as shit because
You
only
know,
Bear.
hold on. That reminds me. It's not a bear
It's funny
story.
because if they said no, I'll be like, oh, all right. Gotta go find $1.
All right, hold on. It's not a bear story, but it's equivalent to the area. So it was freshman year for Bear and I. I was at the mall with a friend, and so we were waiting on the bus to leave. Like when you're ready to leave, because you're there for hours. Like when you're ready to go, you like, bruh, especially if you were a Johnny, because then you had to take the extra bus to get back to campus. But the shitty part was that like you'd either stand outside or you'd stand inside or sit inside if you could and wait for the bus. But basically, if the bus did not see you, you got left. And it was the worst because then you have to find a way to get back. So we were standing outside, and it was around that like weird period where it was like kind of hot, or it was hot to us, but it was kind of getting cold, or it was like just like getting warmer basically. So this dude was with his baby mama. I had seen him in the mall before, and for whatever reason, he just kept looking at me. I'm like, all right, bruh, whatever. So I'm outside now waiting. So you see this dude actually look at him. He's got this big ass black coat on, right? A big ass shirt. But then this nigga's pants, as he's mean mugging me, is like damn near under his kneecaps. Trying to like do some shit. And I'm like, bruh, if we actually fought right now, I wouldn't have to swing. The ground is gonna lock you out for me because I just gotta take one step back and you busting your face open. Like, the fuck is you doing? Like,
and then you just mark his face and then you still.
At that point, he already gonna be bloodied up. I'm like, bro, you were fucking stupid. Like, first you with your baby mama. She was not cute. I don't want her. Like, I'm good. I don't think I'm better than you or anything like that. But please, sir, if you gonna sag, at least make it to where I ain't seeing your ashy kneecaps. Like come on. I'm like, bro, is that how y'all do it in Minnesota? It's just like, you know what, fuck it, we just gonna sag to the ashy kneecaps? Cause like, bro, he had a belt too. I was just like, the fuck, like. I was like, bro, why the fuck is them shit so low? Like, moral of the story is, people, if you gonna sag, I don't want to see ashy kneecaps. And you're like, oh, but I put lotion on mine. I don't want to see kneecaps. All right, shit.
Okay,
I should not see your thighs.
No ashy kneecaps. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching and lotioning your knees.
And lotion.
If you didn't learn anything, shut the fuck up.
Only you can prevent ashy knees.
Don't be a bitch. Be nice to people. Love one another. Don't be a racist bastard. Don't be a racist asshole, because they're two separate things. Don't be a dick. Hug your mamas. Be nice to your baby mamas or your future baby mamas. Hug your significant others. Be nice to the non-binaries and the whoever the fuck they want to be type people. Like, you know, if they want to be called it, call them it. If they want to be called they, them, call them they, them. He, she, I don't give a fuck.
Everything with
The only thing that matters is your personality. What'd you say?
Everything with you is like a full-on like tangent lesson. Thank you all for watching.
Just care about people's personalities.
Deuces.
See ya.
Fuck monies.